The M4 Mac Mini is the best value computer Apple has ever made. But the M4 Pro is a workstation-class beast hiding in the same tiny box. Is the Pro badge worth doubling the price? Or are you just paying for power you'll never actually use? The video begins by setting the stage for a head-to-head battle between the base model M4 Mac Mini and the M4 Pro Mac Mini. The creator emphasizes that both units being tested are the stock configurations with no additional upgrades to RAM or storage. This allows for a true comparison of what a buyer gets at the entry-level price points for both chips. The most fundamental difference lies in the core count and composition. This chip features a 10-core CPU. However, the breakdown is 4 performance cores and 6 efficiency cores. This chip features a 12-core CPU. Crucially, the ratio is flipped and boosted. It contains 8 performance cores and only 4 efficiency cores. The creator clarifies a common misconception. Having only 2 more cores might seem insignificant, especially since the individual core speed is the same on both, up to 4.5 GHz. Benchmarks like Cinebench show that single-core performance is effectively identical, with only a 1% variation. The real power of the Pro model comes from having double the performance cores, 8 versus 4, which are the engines responsible for heavy tasks like video rendering, code compilation, and data transcoding. While Macs aren't traditionally viewed as gaming machines, the M4 generation makes a strong case for it. GPU core counts. The M4 Pro has 16 GPU cores, while the base model has 10. Using Shadow of the Tomb Raider as a benchmark, the M4 Pro averaged 76 FPS at 1080p Ultra settings. The base model, surprisingly, stayed competitive with an average of 42 FPS at the same settings, still higher than the 30 Hz standard of older televisions. At 4K resolution, the Pro struggles to hit 30 FPS on high settings, but reaches a totally playable 40 FPS on medium settings, which the creator argues looks better than 1080p Ultra anyway. The RAM story is about more than just capacity, 24 GB on the Pro versus 16 GB on the base. Memory bandwidth. The Pro model offers a massive jump in data throughput, 273 GB per second compared to the base model's 120 GB per second. Local LLMs and AI. For users interested in running local AI models, like DeepSeek, R1, or Allama, memory bandwidth is the primary bottleneck. The creator tested a DeepSeek R114B model, which consumed 22 GB of the Pro's 24 GB RAM. On the 16 GB base model, this would trigger memory swap, which is significantly slower. The Pro's faster RAM and higher capacity make it the clear winner for local AI experimentation. Beyond the silicon, the physical hardware of the Pro model is superior. The M4 Pro features Thunderbolt 5 ports, whereas the base model is limited to Thunderbolt 4. This is significant for professional users who use multi-drive NAS setups or high-speed external storage. The M4 Pro uses a larger copper heatsink, while the base model uses aluminum. Copper is approximately 60% more efficient at heat dissipation than aluminum. Because the M4 Pro has double the performance cores in the same physical footprint, it requires this more expensive cooling solution to avoid thermal throttling. Overkill for most. For tasks like email, spreadsheets, and even 4K video editing, the base M4 is already more than enough. The creator mentions that the base M4 can handle over 4 simultaneous 4K video streams without issue. Who the Pro is for? You likely only need an M4 Pro if you're a data scientist, a VFX artist for major productions, or a developer working extensively with local LLMs. For users who aren't serial upgraders, the Pro model offers longevity insurance. If you only buy a computer once every 7 years, the Pro model is the smarter investment. While an M1 Max is still highly capable today, the M1 base model is starting to struggle. The M4 Pro is likely to remain snappy for several years longer than the base M4. The base M4 Mac Mini is the best value computer Apple has ever made for 90% of people. However, the M4 Pro is a workstation-class machine in a tiny box, offering professional cooling, next-gen connectivity, Thunderbolt 5, and the memory bandwidth required for high-end AI and video work.